Hey everyone, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I've got a bit of a hybrid stream for you guys today. First off, I'm going to be taking care of some unfinished business from last time. There's a couple of side quests I wanted to fit in at the end of last week's stream, but my internet decided to have a stroke, so the stream died and I wasn't able to do those. And then once they're done, they shouldn't take too long, maybe about half an hour. It will be time to move on to Chapter 7, my least favourite chapter in the story, but it's not a bad one. It's just very underwhelming. But before I get started, how is everyone doing today? Hey Blunter, I see you in chat. Thank you for the subscription. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're enjoying the nice weather and the long weekend, if you have either of those where you are. Right, division reward. Oh, what a surprise. We came last. Who would have guessed? Right, so first things first, as it is a story chapter stream, let's just very quickly go over the probes. So I've updated my probes a little bit since last time. Primordia is basically the same. As I always say, I can't really get those middle probes until I get flights, which means I really can't do much with Primordia at the moment. It's a bit crap. Noctilum, though, is looking real good. So I've got this chain of storage probes over on the right side here. They have increased my storage. They, combined with the duplicator and the booster, have increased my storage to 28,000, sorry. And then I've got this massive chain of level 8 mining probes, which has just given me a lot of Moranium. And then the rest of it is just focused on revenue, which was my main thought with this probe layout. My Moranium is constantly hitting that storage limit, so I can't get that any higher without storage probes, so it just makes sense to go for the money. Speaking of money, I'm starting to put together a money layout in Oblivia. I've got a duplicator probe and a booster probe in place at the bottom there, combining with that Research 5. What I need is that probe right in the middle at the top, because that is the key probe for the really good money layout in Oblivia. Blunter, if you check AJ's Discord, you'll see that, because I posted it in there. And then Silverlum and Coldrose are just looking bare as usual, because I haven't been to those places in a while. I've not really done much there yet. There haven't been many side quests there that have kind of given me a chance to explore the continent, so they're very bare. But yeah, that is it in terms of probes. So I always hate doing that, because I have to remember what I was actually thinking when I put the probe layouts together. But it's pretty important information, so I do like to go over it. But yeah, I'm glad you're having a good day, Blunter. It's always nice to hear. So I've got some Moranium I need to dump before I get started on anything. Yeah, I've got everything planned out. I do these probes. I try and do these probe overview things very regularly, just because I know there's a few people that were considering playing along, and there are a few quests that require certain outputs from probes. So it's kind of nice to show, how I achieved that. It would be a lot easier to do if we had a Switch port and I could just pull up a probe screen in-game, but no, we can't do that apparently. Right. Yeah, they take a lot of time to put together those screens. I've got to edit the images myself. It's a real ball ache. I think Meredith could do with some Moranium. There we go. Yeah, I didn't have everything together last week, which is why I'm doing these quests now. My internet just really decided to crap itself. I'm not sure why. It was fine. My upload speed usually sits around 30, 35, and that's where it was at the start of last week's stream, but then it dropped to like 0.5. I really don't know what happened. Right, this is the mission I want. Top secret mission. It's not very top secret since I'm streaming it for everyone to see, but, well, what are Blade going to do about it? It's not like they can fire me. Yeah, I've been really looking forward to this mission, though. It's one of my favorites. Down here. There we go. Julius. Oh, come on. I won't lie. This mission is a real gamble, but somebody has to stand up and do it. The question is, who? If we send in someone sloppy or inexperienced, it's basically a death sentence. So we can press Julius for more information about the mission, or inquire as to what Julius's role is. I don't care about Julius. Tell me about the mission. I've been ordered to find a blade who will accept and complete a high-risk mission. If you're interested, I'll give you the details. So as you probably know, the survey of Noxilum is pretty far along at this point, and as a result of that, we recently picked up a strange signal. It was a bit tough to pass through all the noise, but it sounds like it might be an SOS coming from the Suncatch Ravine. It's similar to a human signal, but not identical, almost like it's attempting to mimic one of our own. So we can say that it's worth checking out, or tell Julius that it smells like a trap. Yeah, well, we'll support. Oh, without a doubt. And yes, it could be a trap, but it's also possible we'll find ganglion deserters there. They could have some critical intel. So what do you think? The potential gains are huge, but so is the danger. This mission demands the best of the best, and I'm thinking that might just be you. So will you take it? Yes, we will. Rescue at the Ensconced Citadel. I don't know why it's called Rescue at the Ensconced Citadel, because it doesn't actually take place at the Ensconced Citadel. On behalf of Blade HQ, I appreciate it. Good luck, come back safe. And I don't know why they called it Ensconced Citadel, because that is a really hard name to say. Like, who came up with that word? Right, so I think the nearest warp point I have is probably Bident Crossing. Yeah, this is a good spot to go from. I believe we should be able to just drop down on top of the quest. I probably should have taken the scout. Oh well, I don't need it. Who needs scales, eh? They're only one of the main selling points of the game. Who actually wants that? Can I get that car over there? I would kind of like it. Don't die. I'll try not to. I'll do my best. Yes, I can get it. Nice. Right. Down we go. Thank God for no fall damage. Oh, ugh. Yeah, you can leave me alone. You are disgusting. Ooh, there's another treasure over here. But more importantly, come on, loading screen. Did you receive our distress call? We were only able to broadcast a very weak signal for fear of the ganglion. We are glad it was sufficient. So we can ask who the Xenoforms are, or offer the Xenoforms help if they require it. Yeah, we should assist. Indeed, hence the distress signal we sent out. By our calculations, humans have a 51% chance of destroying the ganglion. We wish to ally ourselves with the stronger side. However, we represent a valuable asset to the ganglion. They will be loath to part with our considerable technological expertise. It follows that they will embark on a concerted attack against your kind in order to take us back by force. So you can urge them to come back to New LA with you, ask what their race is called, or ask why the Xenoform referred to itself as we. Let's probe. Probing's what you do in this game. A rather perceptive inquiry. As it happens, there are others of my kind awaiting aid. I require your help in rescuing them. Here they all are, the gang's all together. Me and the boys. This constitutes all existing Orph at present. I request that you now escort us to New LA. Regrettable. I suppose detection was inevitable. My kind are technologists, not warriors. You will have to fight them and keep us safe. Please. Right, let's kick some Monarch ass. Shouldn't be too hard, it's all Monarchs exist for. Oh, I've just noticed I have hit rank 10, and I have no idea what class I'm going to next. I guess that's something I'll worry about later. Okay, we've got this. Yeah, we don't need no skill. Right, sorry. Oh shit. That caught me by surprise. Thought we were done. I guess not. Right, let's line this up. And bam! Let's get them both. Nice. Okay, we're nearly there. This should do it. There we go. Right. Sorry, I just need to unsmudge my glasses. I can barely see what I'm doing. Having glasses is a pain. Having contacts is also a pain. I wish my eyes worked properly. Enemy neutralization confirmed. You have done well. Now please accompany us to New LA before reinforcements arrive. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Like, ugh, it's just the worst. Alright, I'll grab that. And get a research probe G3 out of that. Not bad. Alright, let's head back to New LA. That de-smudging has not de-smudged at all. I can still see a tiny little smudge in the corner of my eye. That's really irritating. I miss the days just after I first got these glasses when they were nice and clear. They hadn't been smudged yet. Those were clearer days. Okay. Over here. So we have Kunlab, Sunsaleg, Konluab, Sunbarak, and Ontanam.
Nice work.
Yeah, you're right. You smudge them, and then you clean them, but then the cleaning leaves slight lines, and then they smudge even more. It's a never-ending spiral. Excellent work. I don't know what we expected, but it sure wasn't rescuing Xenos from the ganglion. And Xenos with advanced tech, no less. We are rational beings, guided and informed by logic. Our technology far surpasses yours. We are positive that we shall be of great assistance in the development of your city. We have Director General Shoson's approval. The Xenos can have asylum in exchange for assisting our survey of Mira, as well as providing any anti-ganglion intel they may have. They'll also be forming a new arms manufacturer. We previously engaged in weapon development for the ganglion. Now we shall put that expertise to use for you humans. In return, you will defend us. We scratch their backs, they scratch ours. Scratching is unnecessary. We will hold to the terms of our alliance as previously discussed. That rescue mission was a crapshoot, but it paid off. Thanks for making it such a success. You have the gratitude of the Orb as well. There we go. So, that is another race joining NLA. And they're probably my favorite race in the game. I really like these guys. They're logical, and they have cool lore, like a hive mind and stuff. They just look cool. And even though it's, on their part, unintentional, they have some quite humorous quests as well. They're great. Right, I'm just going to sort my glasses out again. Yeah, I was really looking forward to showing these guys off last stream, but alas, Virgin Media said no. You're not allowed. Virgin Media are bug racists, confirmed. Right. We just pop through onto the ship. Oh look, there's my skull. So, where are they? They've got another quest for us. Actually, let's see what they've got to say first. Ontanam. We have assembled to discuss how best to proceed. But we've already waited an excessive amount of time, and Sunsaleg has yet to arrive. What's become of him? I completely butchered the end of that. What's become of him? So long as you are willing to protect us, you are free to use the technologies we provide however you wish. It is of no concern of ours if, like the Ganglion, you employ them to oppress other xenoforms. Though needless to say, that course of action would endanger humanity by turning other xenoforms against you and decreasing the odds of your survival. So I consider it unlikely that you would pursue so foolish a course. That is why we have calculated your odds of victory to be as high as 51%. Even in the harsh environs of this world, we Orph must find a way to progenate. This is an Orphean biological imperative that we prioritize even higher than our individual survival. However, we have not yet sensed in this world the thing we need in order to reproduce. It's possible that this is a result of our ova indicating that the time is not yet right for reproduction. But when that time does come, I hope you humans will honor our alliance and aid us. Right, Sunbarak, you've got a quest for us. I thank you for your help in Noxalum, human. Without you, we would not have reached New LA. I was just discussing plans for the future with my people. Alright, Blunter. See you in a sec. Though discussing plans is an inaccurate and overly human description of our action. We Orph are not susceptible to differences in opinion. This activity is merely a final verification for the sake of formality. Very true. We are the servants of the Ova. Disagreement is a practical impossibility. So you can ask what the Ova is, or ask why disagreement is impossible. Let's query. The Ova is our reason for existence, and the incontrovertible will that guides us. It is peace itself to my kind, and also the thread that links us together. In truth, it is somewhat difficult to express in words, but we feel it quite viscerally within us. Tell me, Kunlab, where are Sunsaleg and Conloab? Gathering them here is your responsibility as our leader. I did not see Sunsaleg here, so I sent Conloab out to meet him. Yet the probability of him arriving tardy was a scant 6.4%. I hope no trouble has befallen him. Kunloab, we have a problem. I was searching for Sunsaleg, and along the way found evidence of a Definian infiltration here in New LA. Definians? Are they why Sunsaleg has not arrived? So you can ask for more information on the Definians, or assist and offer to help the clearly troubled Orpheans. Let's assist. We know enough about the Definians. Thank you. If you would please present your communications device, I will formalize our contract. Right, Sunsaleg rises. And it's an info quest, of course it is. We have an agreement then. Conloab, please share all the pertinent information you have of this human. I last saw Sunsaleg on the residential district elevator. I watched him take it up on his way to the man on ship, then return to the residential district myself. Therefore, witnesses should have been present wherever he went from there. As a human yourself, gathering testimony from human residents should be a simple task. Please find where he was taken as quickly as possible. So these bug boys just need constant rescuing. Although I suppose boys is an inaccurate term. They don't have genders. Right, let's see. Where is this info? Where is it? You know, Gus is over there. Oh, we hate Gus here. I don't see any.
Listen.
They did mention the elevator, so maybe it's over there. Maybe it's down at the bottom.
Hey.
Oh, balls. That was a close one. Okay, I see no bug boys. Elevator, please hurry up. There we go. Whew. Right. I don't know what happened there, but I just started floating.
Hey.
I don't think that's meant to happen. Where's this info? I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's down Armory Alley? Yeah, I might have to check my notes.
Yeah.
Maybe over this way? There's Lara and Nara. It's not you. Not you. I'm not seeing anything. Right, time to check my notes. It'll be better than wasting everyone's time. Right, that's a little bit too far. Here we go. Sunset rises. It's in between Blade Tower and the residential elevator. I don't see it though. It should just be here. But it's not. Oh, there it is. Trouble. A human woman was forcibly dragging one of those bug guys towards the east gate. Yeah, that's kidnapping, right? Or bug napping. Either way, I should have done something. Yeah, you should, buddy.
Hey.
I don't know why that didn't show up immediately. That took a while to spawn in. Right, so the next one is over here. Just over this way. Hopefully this one actually spawns in. That would be nice. It would be nice if the game actually let me complete the quest. Where is it? Around here, maybe. There it is.
What is that?
The woman dragging the Xeno stole a vehicle before it could be refueled. On that amount of gas, you probably couldn't get any further than the entrance to Oblivia. I mean, that's still pretty far. Like, that's a whole continent over. Alright, gotta go see Sunbarak first. I don't know why. Surely it makes sense just to follow. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a player, not the game. Sunbarak. What do you got to say about this? Have you learned anything of Sunseleg's whereabouts? So we can tell Sunbarak that Sunseleg is likely in Oblivia, or ask if a bug guy could be Sunseleg. Let's inform. Oblivia, troubling news. But it is good fortune he was not killed on the spot. That seems to indicate they feel we are of enough use to merit keeping alive. There may still be time to save Sunseleg. We will make preparations to travel to Oblivia at once. It is best we hurry. The Over is quite restless. I believe this is to be a sign of the larger things to come. You are especially attuned to the Over's nuanced activity. Your concerns certainly merit consideration. I request that you travel on ahead and aid Sunseleg however you can cross. Whatever his condition, we will use the extent of our knowledge to see him brought home safely, provided he is alive. So you can propose and suggest that travelling together makes the most sense, or agree and obey Sunbarak and head for Oblivia. Let's propose. It is true that travelling by ourselves bears a certain risk, but every hour that passes takes with it another sliver of the possibility that Sunseleg is alive. This is our conclusion given the sum of the circumstances. Please make for Oblivia straight away and do not worry about us. My kind can stay hidden from danger given the proper equipment. Right, let's head on over to Oblivia. We're going to be seeing a lot of Oblivia today. Go to site 301. Right. Right, I will take the scale this time. It's a bit of a long walk. Why walk when you can drive? Hopefully I don't aggro that thing. Here we go. Here's Sunsaleg. Why did someone have to come along now? Allow me to deduce the reason for your arrival. Ah, yes, of course. Sunbarak and the others sent you to rescue me. The tables have turned, Orphean. Now it is you who is cornered, and with an 89.6% likelihood of your own demise. Quiet, fool. And you, human. Come any closer and this one dies. If you want him to live, you will turn and walk away. So we can obey and turn back as the Orphean says, or refuse and take a provocative step forward. Let's refuse. A wise choice. She was clearly sent to take me back alive. A Orphean underling like her would not have the authority to kill me. If that happened, she would be the next to die as punishment for disobeying orders. Damn you. It's true, I can't kill you. But I can make you wish for death once I kill this human. Time to swat down the flies before picking the legs off this insect. Yeah, Orphean lady, you have bitten off more than you can chew. I have a big robot. If she has a name, Juice, why did she not have that name in the cutscene? Well, whatever. It's not like her name matters. She gon' die. Boom. Your strength is almost feral. To think that you were able to completely neutralize even a Orphean. Clearly we were correct to side with you humans. I hope you will continue to eradicate all who would do harm to us. So you can agree, swear that no target will escape your sight, or scoff. Chide Sunsaleg for his bloodthirsty request. Now let's agree. Your tone inspires great confidence. You Blades are a far more skillful pack of assassins than the Orpheans. In any case, let us hurry back to New LA. We have no time to waste. We must assemble as many of our numbers on this planet as... You are right, I will die. But I will not go being mocked by insects. I will not go alone. That's quite a provocative pose she landed in. Ah, my over fades. This is death then. But there is so much left to do. No, we were too late. Do not fret, Sunsaleg. You live still. I do not have long, but yes. Then let us use Xena Reaper water to pass your knowledge and will on to the next generation. Kunluab, this is the last of our Xena Reaper water. If we use it now, we may find a new source of Xena Reaper water in time. But if Sunsaleg's wisdom is lost, it is gone forever. Use the Xena Reaper water. Grow the life of Sunsaleg. So we can ask about the water, inquire about the Xena Reaper water, or inquire as to what they mean by grow the life. Let's ask about the water. The miraculous water stirs the Ova to activity and grants continuity to our lives. Bear witness, human. This is the nature of an Orphean. Sunsaleg, release your life into the light. Release your Ova into the light. It is the birth of Tansaleg and Tensaleg, divided from the life of Sunsaleg. Then my name is Tansaleg, and I am Tensaleg. Correct, new children of the Ova. I am pleased we were in time. So you see, human, we do not engage in inefficient animal-like reproductive methods. We multiply by fission using the medium of Xena Reaper water. Such is the power of the Ova. Is it not a marvelous way of existence? So we can approve and nod in deep appreciation for this new way of life, or reject and scowl and insist that such a thing is unnatural. Let's approve. Many other races have shown an inability to understand, but it seems you humans are a special lot. I am sorry that you do not have over of your own. But Kunloab, what are we to do now that we have used the last of the Senna Reaper water? Do you think the 4 of us and our 2 new kin are enough to survive on this planet? We will return to New LA and make our plans there. With our wisdom and the guidance of the Ova, we will find the proper course. I will follow wherever you see fit to lead, Kunloab. Or rather, I have complete trust in the Ova's urges to place my trust in your judgment. I will return to the city at once. I thank you, human. Though Sun Seleg's life was lost, the worst outcome was avoided. I hope you will continue to be the strength of a strengthless people, and to aid in the survival and prosperity of the Orph. There we go. Welcome back, Blunter. Yeah, it's these guys are really cool. They're a very unique species compared to the other ones in the game. And hopefully you can see why I like them so much. But that is the side quest out of the way. Which means it's time to start getting on with story chapter preparation. Now, before I do anything, there's something very important that needs to be done. And it does mean that I have some sad news. This level 20 Skell, Varia, has served me very well for the last couple of weeks. But I've been level 30 for a while, and this Skell is starting to fall behind. Which means that it's time to replace it with a newer, younger, and stronger model. A level 30 model. And we can buy these from this terminal right here. And so now that we are dealing with the level 30s, we have 7 different frames to choose from. So Skells are divided into 3 weight classes. You have Lights, which generally have low HP and fuel, but higher accuracy, evasion, and mobility. You have Heavies, which tend to have a high HP, defense, and fuel, but they have crap mobility and they guzzle through fuel. And then you have Mediums, which sort of strike a middle balance between the 2 classes. They have high appendage HP, and they have double GP compared to the other Skells. You'll notice the Inferno here has 6,000, as opposed to the Mastima's 3,000. I don't know why that is. I guess it's to differentiate them a little bit more. So Skells can equip armor and weapons of their level and below, completely butchered that, and below their weight class and below. So this light level 30 can equip level 20 and 30 light armor, and this one can equip heavy, medium, and light armor. But you'll also notice, though, while the heavier Skells do have better stats, they are also a lot more expensive. So one thing I kind of brushed over when I was going on about Overdrive was something called an Overdrive gear, and every Skell has a different one. And this will activate when a Skell goes into Overdrive, and will give each Skell certain special effects for the duration of Overdrive. So why don't we go through all of these Skells and take a look at their stats and what their Overdrive gears do. So this is the Formula, which is a very cool looking Skell. This is the intended default Skell of the game. It's the one on the box, the one on the title screen, and it's the one that Kotobukiya made a model of. A model that I really want, but it's being sold by scalpers now, and it's very expensive. So this has the Jinrai Overdrive gear, which gives you evasion and accuracy up, critical chance up, and reduced cooldown. It's focused on being evasive and getting a lot of attacks out quickly. It's a fairly balanced Skell, with a good balance of resistances. It has the highest ranged attack of any Skell, but also the lowest melee attack. So if you're going to pick this one, you'll want to go for a more ranged build. Next up, we have the Urban, which is the one we're already familiar with, which is the actual default Skell of the game. It's the first one you get. Every enemy human Skell is an Urban, and like 90% of the Skells that you see in cutscenes and in the overworld are Urbans. It's not a bad Skell. It's probably my least favorite just because of the overexposure to it. It would be nice to see a few other Skells dotted about the place, but it is what it is. So this has the Obero Overdrive gear, which gives all damage up, reduced range damage, that's incoming damage, and appendage heal. So it's quite a tanky Overdrive while boosting its already high attacking stats. Its ranged attack is a bit pitiful, but it has a high melee attack, kind of making it the opposite of the formula. It has the weakest armor out of all the Skells, but it has very high resistance to common elements like fire, electric, and beam. So it's a, it's all around good combat skill. Next up, the final light skull is the Virus. So interesting bit of trivia. This skull is the only skull to have its name changed between Japanese and English. In Japanese, it was called the Wells, which is a reference to Xenogears, which is the original Xeno game back on the PS1, and a game I really, really want to play at some point. It's also the skull that appears on the American Special Edition box. It has the Hagane overdrive gear, which gives melee damage up, appendage heal, and physical reflect. So as you can tell, it's a very melee attacking focused skull. It's the bulkiest of the light skulls, and that physical reflect also sort of ties into its bulkiness, meaning that if you go up against any strong physical enemy, you're going to be able to throw the damage it gives you back at it, which is really cool. It also comes equipped with the G-Buster, which is my favorite skull weapon in the game, and it's quite an expensive one, so the fact that it just comes with it is really, really great. I'll get into why that's so good later. Onto the mediums, we have the
fun begins.
Hey, Ami! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So, we have the mediums now, and we have the Layla. And someone told me that all skulls were created equal. They were wrong. The Layla is my favorite skull in the game. It has the Nagi overdrive, which gives it timed regeneration, appendage regeneration, less damage taken, and debuff immunity. This is the most broken overdrive in the game. Basically, it is constantly regenerating health for while in overdrive. It is basically impossible to kill, and because of that debuff resistance, enemies can't even weaken you. It is stupidly nuts. I don't know why it's so much stronger than all of the others. Its stats are kind of middling. Like, it has a bit of a ranged attack focus, but in terms of stats, it's not that great compared to other skills, but that overdrive just really, really carries it. It's kind of nuts. Next up, we have the Inferno, which has the Hibana overdrive gear, which gives appendage heal, range damage up, and thermal reflect. So, kind of like the Virus, it has a reflect to a common element, and that always comes in handy. Fire is a very, very common element on enemies, and it's a fairly tanky one, as well as improving its range accuracy. Not its accuracy, its damage. It's not as good as range at the Layla, but it's a decent range skull as well. It's just a very bulky, very reliable skull. It's a good one to go for if you want a bulkier skull without shelling out for one of the heavies, because the heavies are just really damn expensive. Next up, we have the Mastema, which has the Gekitetu overdrive gear, which gives range damage up, beam reflect, and reduces incoming damage. Very tanky overdrive, and makes the Mastema the king of ranged attacks. It doesn't have quite as high a ranged attack as the formula, but the overdrive boosts it, and because of its high fuel, you're going to be able to stick a lot of heavier sort of ranged weapons on it to take advantage of that high fuel that the formula simply just can't really sustain. And finally, you have the Amdusius, which has the Kurenai overdrive gear, which siphons skull fuel on melee attacks, does appendage damage up, and melee damage up. Keeps it self-sufficient and boosts its already incredibly high melee attack. If the Mastema is the range king, the Amdusius is the melee king. Unfortunately though, despite having high armor, its resistances are not great. They're very crippling. It has a crippling gravity weakness, and that is the big trade-off to this skull, besides the stupidly expensive price. Generally, if you want a heavy skull, I would say go with a Mastema, because it's 100,000 cheaper. But, as for which one I'm going for, I am going to go for the Virus, because I want that G-Buster, and it's not really a skill I've used much before. It's one I tend to stick on the AI more than use myself, and I figured I'd do something different and give it a try. Now, while I did do the skull design competition last time, and that was a success, I got a fair few entries, that was a lot of fun. I'm not going to be doing that this time, just because I want to have a bit of control over which skull frame I go for, and I'm kind of feeling in a creative mood. I've got a skull color scheme that I want to go for, and it's just the one skull. It can't hurt. But yes, still recovering from last night. Yeah, I saw that you had like an 8-hour stream. How was that? How was Danganronpa? Are you finished with it now? I also saw the post at 6 AM on Discord. I guess Blunter got his wish. Yeah, I wasn't even awake when she went live. I was just zonked out. I had a really busy day yesterday. Right, so let's take a look at this old skull. So I have a color scheme in mind for this one. So I'm just gonna get started on it. I've got the numbers saved somewhere. Here we go. So I want a hue of 179. There we go. 30 saturation. Oh, I can't get 30. I guess 28 is as close as I can get. And then 234 on the brightness. There we go. Gives kind of a purpley white color. Then for section 2, I want 164 on the hue. 85 on the saturation. There we go. And 195 on the brightness. I've gone too far. There we go. Kind of a bluey color. Then for this one, this is where the purple's really going to come in. So I want 190. 120 on the saturation. There we go. And then let's make it a bit brighter. Let's throw it up to 223. There we go. A nice purple there. And then section 4, let's go with 112 on the saturation. It's going to be more of a green color, sort of a turquoisey green. 96 on the saturation, and then 219 on the brightness. Yeah, I like the look of that. And then for the visor and the lights, they're both going to be the same. I want a hue of 40. I want a nice strong yellow. Because yellow pairs really nicely with purple. 168 on the saturation. And 255 on the brightness. Let's get that going again. So 40. Oh, can't quite get 40. I guess 39 will do. 168 and 255. There we go. So this color scheme is based on... oh, actually, not quite done yet. I want to change it to a matte finish, just because I kind of prefer it with this color scheme. Makes the colors pop just a little bit more. So this is based on Gundam Chimaris from Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, which is just one of my favorite looking mechs in general. It just has a really sweet color scheme. I love purple. I love sort of the very faint white purple that it has going for it. It's just kind of a unique color scheme. It's a little bit different to the sort of usual Gundam color schemes you get, and it's just very unique. It's something that's really stuck with me. An interesting bit of trivia. It is named after, I think, Duke Chimaris, the 66th demon in the Lesser Key of Solomon, also known as the Ars Goetia, because all of the mobile suits in that series are named after demons. And funnily enough, that book is also what Goetia from this game is named after. Hence the stream title. Kind of a double meaning there. But there we go. So let's register that to cross. So, fair enough. Yeah, I noticed you started... I think I looked at my notification in the morning and it was like 11 or something. Yeah, I can't believe you're done with that. You've been playing that for a good couple of months now. Did Kyoko survive? I need to know. Right, so gear. So what this has is the G-Buster. And what the G-Buster is the best weapon in the game. Because it already has a very high melee attack, which we're going to be taking a lot of advantage of with this skull, because it is a melee-focused skull. But where it really excels is its attribute, which is gravity. Now, during the story, you fight a lot of mechanical enemies, and most mechanical enemies have a crippling gravity weakness. So this will pretty much just one-shot most enemies for the foreseeable future. It's kind of nuts. It does use a lot of fuel to trade off that, but at the same time, it's, for what it does, it's not too expensive. As for the Varia, well, I did say it's getting retired. That's not completely true. I think I'm going to stick that on old Lao for now. We can have the second weaker skull back us up. This is basically just going to get passed around as like a hand-me-down skull. It's going to get passed from character to character, give them a bit more bulk. As for the other characters, let's see how Elmer and Lynn's gear is looking. I don't think there's anything new I can buy for them, but I may as well see if I've got anything new they can equip. No, that's scrap. Ooh, what was that? Oh, I can't equip that. Grab the X. Oh, right, it's chapter 12 tonight. Right, I'll definitely make sure to catch that then. And then take the rest of the month off. Ah, fair enough. Well, I hope you enjoy your time off. Okay, nothing good for Lynn. Got any good shields? That's not bad. Let's see if I've got any augments for that. Melee attack up 2, yep, and then you can take the melee physical resistance down. In terms of helmets, no, I think I'll keep that one. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, these are all really bad. Okay, I'm probably just going to keep her in what she's got, I think. Honestly, Chapter 7's not that hard. She should be fine. You know what? I'll swap those in. And then Elmer. Advanced Warrior Bang Bangs. You know what? I'll give her those, and then I'll put something in that slot. Yeah, let's give her that range attack up 4. Nice. For her blades. No, they're all really bad. Again, I imagine the armor's going to be pretty terrible. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing good here. I'm not even going to bother looking at Lau, just because he's going to be in the skull. Be good fun. Going to a wedding next week. Ooh, nice. I hope you enjoy that. And then a family retirement party. Oh, so you've got a lot of stuff coming up then. Yeah, that's kind of May for me. This month is pretty chill for me. But in May, I have so much going on. It's kind of a little bit overwhelming. Right, one last thing to go over. Let's just go over arts. So there's so much to take care of. So Lynn is currently rocking Drumroll, Reality Rift, Trash Talk, Cool Off, Shield Wall, Super Shield, Wild Smash, and Wild Down. Can I upgrade Wild Down? Yes, I can. Nice. Got level 4 across the board with Lynn. Then Elmer is currently running Killing Machine, Primer, Electric Surge, Shadow Strike. Probably don't need Shadow Runner equipped, so I'll swap that out for 100 shells and upgrade that. We got Sliding Slinger, Side Slash, and Ghost Factory. I probably should have spent my TP on Ghost Factory, never mind. And then as for Lau Boy has Trident Buster, Eagle Eye, Hawkeye, Overwhelm, Balance Breaker, Arcing Horn, Shrapnel, and Afterburner. And then what is Cross currently running? I do need to take a look at Cross's arts, because I know she has a new class available. So we currently got Gravity Cloak, Smooth Recovery, Absorber Skin, Myopic Screen, Black Butterfly, Full Specs, Beam Barrage, and Ether Blast. Let's up Ether Blast. I'm definitely getting a lot of usage out of that. And then for skills, on Cross, I currently have Inner Search, High Tension, Beam Boost, and Core Crusher. I might see if I can swap I'll see if I can swap Beam Boost for something. Have I got anything better than that? There is a lot of skills here based on not upgrading, not waking sleeping enemies. Yes, Cross is the mastermind. Spoiler alert. So Lynn currently has Shield Screen, Stand Strong, and Dirty Fighter. I'm pretty happy with her skills. Elmer has Background Noise, Crisis Catalyst, Master Edge, and Mortal Enemy. A lot of attacking focused skills. Again, very happy with those. And Lau, what have I got going here? Electric Boost, Knock and Shock, and Conductive Strike. A lot of electric focused attacks. In that case, do I have an electric weapon for him? Because he would really benefit from that. No, he has a physical one. Do I have an electric one? Yes, that's electric. Tell you what, Lau, you can take that. And take the physical attack +3. There we go. That should dramatically increase his attack, which has already been pretty high. Right, I think with all that, that is all the preparation that I want to do before Chapter 7. So I think it's time to get on with things. Sorry, my that took a while. My brain is just kind of all kinds of frazzled today. I don't know why. Right, let's go.
What should I whip up today?
So, we've got fried chicken, beef braised in wine, or tandoori chicken. What's everyone feeling? What are we going for? Halfway through the choices already. All right, tandoori chicken. Well, Ami was first, so let's go for that tandoori.
That is a great idea.
Oh, Tatsu spilled yogurt all over himself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Linley's so understanding. Linley accept Tatsu for who Tatsu is.
Well, of course. Now, while I heat the oven, you spread the yogurt down your back too, okay?
Okay. But, shouldn't Tatsu be cleaning off yogurt instead?
What? Don't be silly. We need it spread evenly for the tandoori sauce.
Tatsu is no chicken, Linley. Tatsu is Tatsu.
Oh, right. It's tandoori chicken.
Tatsu is not laughing. Tatsu is not laughing.
Okay, it's ready.
What? Irina's team is calling for reinforcements?
Afraid so.
So what's the situation?
Turns out we found a piece of the life hold out in Oblivia. Those guys are after it.
What? We found a life hold unit? That's great.
It's also news to us.
Unfortunately, it's not the core, but it's in primo condition, and every piece counts. Irina's team just happened to draw the job.
So, what happened? Trouble?
Trouble. Seems our ganglion pals have a base right near there.
I see. And their soldiers have come between Irina's crew and the lifehold, is that it?
Bingo. That's why we need to move quickly.
There's no time to lose. We'll leave immediately. Send us the mission data on Frontier Nav.
I've already got it here. I'll send it to everyone's comm devices.
Good luck. Just be careful. The clock's still ticking. We can't afford to lose our best people.
Right, we're bailing out another Blade team. I swear that's what half of the quests in this game are about. You'd think we're the only competent ones. Speaking of competence, I, like an incompetent fool, have forgotten to buy weapons for my skill. So it's a good job I didn't take this thing out to Oblivia, because I'd have got my ass kicked. So I'm just going to quickly head over to the Armory Alley and see what I can get for this thing.
As for Blade,
Alright, Kimaris, so I'm definitely happy with the G-Buster. I'm not replacing that. So let's take a look at the laser gun. So that is a physical damage. Okay. That's not bad. It's got quite a high attack. I could get a better railgun. Wait, no, hold on. No, I had the laser. That wasn't the one I had equipped. So the... Excuse me. So I've got the laser gun at the moment. It deals thermal damage and inflicts taunts. That could be handy. Got the grenade on the other side. That's not bad, actually. I might hang on to that. The particle cannon was pretty good on the urban. Actually, I think the beam... I'm going to take that, the H arrow. I think beam damage will be good. I think I'll keep the grenade. Gonna mix a beam and thermal. Definitely keeping the G-Buster. I would be stupid to get rid of that. The other shoulder... The other shoulder I will swap for an M missile. Yeah. The M missile is just really handy to have. Oh, there's two of them. I think that's the one I want. Then for the arms, let's see. Let's see what we got. I think a melee attack up here is going to be a good choice there. Just because this is a melee-focused skill. And I'll see if I can get a buff art on this one. I think that beam resistance up one could be good. Then for the spares, let's go with... Okay, having a brass knuckle on my skull just feels badass. I will take that. And then for the other one... Gotta go with a beam saber. Gotta get that mechanoid boosting damage as well. Yeah, that's a good choice. Right. Actually, can I get any decent armor? No. Wait. Hold on. All of this skull armor is what I have, just with extra augment. You know what? That's not too expensive. Let's just upgrade all of this armor. Oh, not that one. There we go. Nice. Right, let's take this thing for a spin. Let's kick some ganglion ass. Let's head over to... what site do I want to go to? Sea Whisper Valley. Looks like there's a segment treasure here as well, so I might grab that quickly. Oh, hello. You are parked right in front of my skull.
Somebody fix this.
Right, let's show off this G-Buster. And boom! Look at that. Health bar deleted.
Okay then.
Oh god, this thing is... Ugh. That handling is a lot worse than the urban. Jesus. That's going to take some getting used to. There we go. That's the segment. Oh god, yeah, that just turns... The slightest movement on the stick just turns that completely. Ugh. I think this is going to be one we steer with the camera. Go away, come over.
Somebody fix this.
Shut up, Lau. Oh, I stepped on someone. Right. Over here. Yes, here we go.
I'm going after it. You three, cover me.
But that's suicide.
We need that lifeboat unit, no matter what the cost.
Then let me take point.
Negative.
Lieutenant!
Irina, we're here to help.
Colonel,
We'll keep the hostiles busy. You look for an opening and secure the lifehold unit.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, look at them. Pitiful little level 22s. What are they going to do?
It didn't have to be like
Weather.
this.
Somebody fix this.
Everything's coming up sunny.
Lay down some fire.
Step it up.
Shield wall.
Right. And bang, down he goes. Who even needs other weapons? Just G-Busters, that's all you need. Well, that did a fair bit of damage as well. Nice.
They're off guard. Stack them.
Step it up.
Not quite the whole health bar, but still pretty good.
Melee attacks.
Oh, that did a fair bit of damage. Nice. Oh, this Skele's a beast.
Step it up. Go to hell, please.
Hit him with a knuckle. Ah, didn't quite get to land the hit.
I'm not picking up any more hostiles.
Friends get all of them? Tatsu not even break a sweat.
So you can remark how strong your team has become, or express concern that it felt too easy. Let's worry.
Right? There were so many of them.
But they barely put up a fight. Could this have been a diversion? We need to catch up with Arena's team before it's too late. Let's move.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I went with a Virus. Getting a G-Buster like this out of the bat is really great. And damn, this thing's melee attack is scary. It's an absolutely insane melee attack stat. Oh, I can't get that. That blows. Right. While I'm going this way, I should make sure I grab this. Oh, God. No, thank you. While I'm going this way, I want to make sure I grab the probe that's around here. It's the one probe I'm missing to get a really good layout. Yeah, oh, the handling on this thing is not good.
Fix this.
Gotta try and steer it with the camera more than I steer with the actual controls.
Damn weather. Somebody fix this.
God, there are a lot of Ictuses here. I don't like that.
Gwen!
Whoa, that was fast. And you were so outnumbered and everything.
Nothing can stop Team Tatsu. Tatsu eat baddies like them for breakfast.
Says tomorrow's breakfast.
Colonel, ma'am, well done out there.
Likewise. Now what happened to Arena and Marcus? Where are they?
They're up checking on the lifehold unit.
And you've had no sign of hostiles?
No, dead quiet.
Okay. It just felt so much like a trap! Irina! Marcus! Run! Marcus!
Right.
Oh, what a shame. You didn't fall for my little surprise.
That voice. The woman from Noctilum?
knew they had to be holding back their big guns for something. Here it is.
Well, aren't you the clever one? What you just saw was only a prelude, an amusement, if you will.
Blowing up our life hold amuses you?
Well, perhaps amusement is not right. More like a deep satisfaction. Like curing an illness, or scrubbing an ugly stain clean. The stain of humanity.
Of course, the true pleasure will come from watching your real bodies burn. Not that I won't enjoy trashing these crude puppets of yours. It'll certainly be enough to tide me over for the time being. Till the real fun begins.
Then they know about the life hold and Vince.
You primate. We know all about your kind. Your fool's errand to gather these trinkets. Your race against time.
Human extinction is inevitable.
I could simply wait for you, Dr. But where's the fun in that? I much prefer to see the looks on your faces.
How your features melt in fear as you twist in agony.
That's enough, Samarian witch! Enough of your talk. Enough of the pain you've caused the universe. The only agony would be suffering you any longer.
Oh, please. What would a mere human know of our history?
She is mine. Irina, your team has the others. Right.
Right, so apart from the fact that this thing looks badass and Elmer is a badass, I have very little to say, so just listen to this music.
Everything's coming up sunny! Deploy! Steel breath! Shadow strike! Get ready for some lethal
Move in and do some damage.
Step it up!
This one's gonna smart!
I forgot I was listening to the music and I overdrived it. Never mind. Either way, it's a very good tune. I really wish Overdrive did not replace the music. Let's get a melee attack boost. Go for another beam saber. There's no point G-bustering at this point. It would be such a waste of fuel.
Why would these aliens be this determined to destroy us?
Honestly, if I had to venture a guess, I'd say they're afraid. They fear humans. They feel threatened.
We threatened them. We didn't blow up their planet. We didn't hunt them halfway across the galaxy to wipe out their whole goddamn species!
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, it just brings back a lot of emotions. I'll be fine. Let's go.
If you say so.
Colonel, with your permission, my team will report back to the city. I can't thank you enough for your support.
What was that about?
Irina had a younger brother. He was best friends with Gwyn, actually. But he didn't make it onto the White Whale. We lost him when we lost Earth. Everyone's got a story like that. Not that it makes it any easier.
Poor Arena. But guys, Goetti is dead. Like, that's just it. She's just dead. No cutscene, no theatrics, no anything. She's just gone. And I don't want to say, like, I don't want to speculate as to why it ended up this way, because obviously none of us really know what happened during development. But did Monolith just forget about her? Because for the first half of the game, she seems like such a prominent villain. She's the boss of Chapter 4. She shows up in Chapter 6, even though she's not the boss of that. A lot of dialogue with the Manon mention her, and then just that's it. Just boom. No fanfare, just, yeah, like Ami said, swept under the rug, and she's dead. It's very strange. Now, I know X changed quite a bit through development. The plot was scaled back heavily from what it was intended to be originally. So I do wonder if she was a victim of that. Like, maybe she was supposed to be more important. But, like, come on, guys, at least give her a proper death scene. Like, this was just not fair. Like, she was a really cool character as well. She has a great design. It's just such a waste. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's probably what they were like. But yeah, as you were just asking about why they're afraid, thankfully they do actually answer that question. So that's one area where you won't be disappointed, hopefully. That's true. Yeah, Goetti is the only villain where this happens to. It's just really weird. I don't know why it is this way. Anyway, let's head back to NLA. Let's not dwell on the Squid Waifu any longer. Monolith clearly don't want us to dwell on her, so let's not. Although, as I like to say, no corpse, no death. So maybe she'll come back. Maybe she'll turn up in a future game. If they haven't forgotten her, that is. This is taking ages to load.
Commander, we located the lifehold, but...
Yeah, Irina already briefed me. I'm just glad you all got back here safe and sound.
Wish we could say the same for that archive unit. Another swath of Earth's legacy. It's irreplaceable.
Yeah, well, so are all of you. So cheer up, huh? Come on, let's get you guys fed. Dinner is on me this time.
Okay, this is weird.
Very weird.
Tatsu is suspicious.
What, a commander can't treat his troops?
If you're trying to thank us for this job, there's really no need. This time it was Irina's team. Next time it could be my team. Any blade would do the same for us.
Okay, fair enough.
Besides, Lindley cooks best.
Hey, thanks, Tatsu. Just for that, I'll make you some dessert today.
There you go.
The Spud's right. No one cooks like Lynn.
Thanks, Commander. If you wanted to join us, maybe I could...
Great. Let's eat.
Oh, hey, Iron Pro. Sorry, I didn't see you pop in there during my Goetia rant. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? As for why I've done this, Really, it was just to see if anyone noticed. And you have, so well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Your observational skills are really good. Right, so my main plan for today was Chapter 7, but Chapter 7 took like 20 minutes. So I guess I'm going to find some more side quests to do, just to kill some time. But yeah, as it is nice to be able to jump without hearing the flight music kicking at me. I really wish that they separated the jump and flight buttons, or maybe have it so you need to double tap to fly. Because sometimes you just want to jump up, a ledge. You don't want to fly. And it is a bit annoying that the flight music does interrupt the regular music, as much as I like the flight music. Right. Board time. Oh, and Moranium. Actually, I'll take care of the Moranium first. So, I think I'm going to pop this all into Sakuraba. Oh, never mind. We've got Orphean Technologies. Yes, I literally just did that earlier today. So I'm thinking, let's just pop, how much do they need? 3, 1, 3, 9? Maybe? Yep, there we go. Right, that is Sakuraba maxed out. And then I'm going to dump the rest of this into the Orphean Technologies. Unlock their Lightwear series. Very nice. I'll take a look at the Orphean wear in just a sec. For now, I want to grab some quests. I know there are quite a few that have opened up now. So yeah, a concerned citizen. Yup. Practice partner. Yup. Departures Eve. Ambush and rendezvous at the lab. Nice. Is there anything else? The stick. Is that it? Is it the stick? What kind of name is that? Okay, there's nothing else that's really calling out to me. Okay, let's do Departures Eve. Let's carry on with the Orphean quests. This is over in the residential district. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see why I'm not the biggest fan of Chapter 7. It's just really short, really underwhelming. And they just kill off Gosha like it's nothing. It's just... It's weird. It's just a really weirdly handled chapter. And it's squeezed between two chapters that I like very much. And it kind of makes it even more underwhelming. When facing a new challenge or preparing to embark on a new endeavor, do you ever sense the whispers of the will within you? To put the question in more human terms, do you ever get gut feelings? So we can say that you act on your gut on rare occasions, or say that all of your actions come from the gut. I would say I partially agree. It's more of a rare thing for me. I see. As a rule, the Orph favor logic. But in the most crucial of times, we have relied instead upon the will of the Ova within us. I have felt the presence of Xenoblade water deep in Noctilum. That knowledge is clearly a gift from my Ova. For as long as we have that water, the Orph survive. I fear I must go to Noctilum at once. I would ask your assistance. Thank you, and preparations are complete. Save 2 missing ingredients for the rations. 3 pieces of Logween's driftwood and 4 heads of Sadalana lettuces must be found before I can depart. Exhaustion is setting in. The Ova within me has begun to recede. I must find the water while I still have the Ova's guidance. So I've got the lettuces. I just need the driftwoods. Where are they? Where do we find driftwood? I'd assume near the ocean or near a river. Yep, it's on the north coast. My instinct was spot on. Okay. Right, I'm actually going to take a quick breather. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache, so I'm going to go take some paracetamol. I will be back in just a few minutes. Oh, right, I'm back. Hopefully that kicks in sooner rather than later. My headset is playing up. I've only got sound coming out of one ear. That's really quite annoying. I see treasure. Avoid the big bird. Oh, there we go. There's one bit of driftwood. There's the treasure. Ooh. Hello. Daryl the Eradicator. I didn't have any Tyrants planned for today, but you know what? While I'm here, I may as well kill him. Right. Let's hit him with a G, but actually, let's do the melee attack up first. And then G-Buster. Nice. Good chunk of his health. I'm a little worried about those level 4 things. Okay, he's nearly down. This is no problem at all. Beam Saber should finish him off. Nice. Segment recon complete. As for these guys, no. I'm not fighting them.
I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. What was that knife? No. Oh, hold on. Let's put the humanoid crystals on that. Right, just need 2 more pieces of driftwood. God, this skell is really unwieldy. I usually go for something heavier, like the Inferno. And the Inferno has quite good handling. And by the time I go for a Layla, I usually have flight, so I don't really notice. Because I know that has really poor handling. But my god, this is quite tricky to get the hang of. Let's try and straighten up there. So I try and use the camera to turn here rather than the control stick. So that's the only way I'm going to get a smooth turn. Oh, there's an item there. It's not what I need. You over here. Come on. Give me something good. Nope. Okay.
just can't.
No, thank you. No, no, not today. I don't want what you're selling. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. This is not too bad, actually. I think the Layla is a lot worse for handling. Oh, hello. I will certainly be taking that. I do not want to take him, though. He will aggro. Okay. Let's just steer clear of the big fish. Big fish is not friendly. Don't you just love these missions? Aren't they just the best? You know what I love doing instead of playing the game? I love driving around the place, collecting blue orbs. Can I climb back up? They might have respawned up here. Okay, I don't think I can quite scale this cliff. Alright, that's not going to happen. At least my handling's better on the water, though, so that's not too bad. Hold on. How far into the water do these bounds extend? Yeah, you're definitely right there. There is totally no sarcasm in what you just said. Like, I think it's quite cool that different regions of each continent have their own item tables. Because if it was just Xenoblade 1 style, where every area had one set list of collectibles, it would get a bit... like, there wouldn't be that many, because it's just the 5 regions. But at the same time, just some better indication of what is where would be needed. Because look, it says gather 3 pieces of Logween's driftwood in Primordia. They could easily adjust that to say gather 3 pieces of Logween's driftwood in northern Primordia or on the Primordia north coast, or just anything that gives some indication as to where it is. And then after playing Definitive Edition, I really missed the collectible tracking in that game, where it just pointed you straight to what you needed. That was just excellent. Like, if Xenoblade... Some people are speculating based on the trailer that Xenoblade 3 is going back to this kind of collectible. And I swear to God, if it does not have Definitive Edition's collectible tracking, I'm going to throw a fit, because I never want to deal with this again.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
There aren't even any spawning in. There we go. Oh look, there's Shatshik. Is that what his name is?
It didn't have to be like this.
Yeah, Shatskeek. Alright, I'm gonna warp back up to where I was. I think I've gone a bit far. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hey, Nivek! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. I have some Xenoblade for you here today. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that like it's a new thing. I always have Xenoblade. Oh, nice. What kind of pizza did you have? As for me, I am looking for collectibles. So, I could be doing better. Ooh. Oh, that sounds fancy. I don't know why I'm climbing up this high for collectibles, but I kind of just want to see if I can. Yeah, I had pizza for dinner as well, but I just had a barbecue chicken just from the shop. So it wasn't quite as fancy as yours. Also, meet my new Skell. I decided to get a level 30 and turn the level 21 into my hand-me-down Skell. Yeah, I went with the Virus for the G-Buster. I love the G-Buster. This, I will pop the colors in the... yes, I designed this myself. So, as much as I enjoyed doing the Skell design competition, and I will be doing another one at some point, I just wanted to design one myself. Just so I could put my own spin on things. If you want the colors, I will pop the colors in the Discord after stream. Right, can I make this drop? Yeah, there we go. Alright, where are these collectibles? Oh, crap. Sorry, Blatter. Shouldn't have been in my way. Am I going to have to drop down? Yeah, possibly. I really hate collectible hunting in this area specifically, because never enough collectibles. Looking instead of buying. Yes, they are... You can't buy collectibles like this with tickets. It's only enemy drops that you can buy. So unfortunately, I have to deal with this. How many tickets do I have, actually? Oh, 800. Nice. Nearly 900. Okay, that first one, I got that first one really quickly. And I was hoping they would all be like that, but I guess not. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
You can't get a break here.
Okay, collectibles, where you be? Yeah, I know where it is. It's in this area. I'm just not getting any drops. Alright, let's spawn everything back in. Let's not stand on the blatters. Are there any around here? Are there any in the water? There's one in the water. Daryl's not here anymore. I wonder where he's gone. Oh, there we go. There's one. Oh, there we go. Complain about it, and you will receive the items. Alright, let's go see Conloab. There he is. Our favourite bug boy. Oh, it is you. I fear I was half asleep. It seems the strength of my ova is ebbing. If you have what I requested, please give it to me. There you go, buddy. Fine work. I knew I could depend upon you. Now I must hurry to Noxalem. So we can offer to accompany Kunloab, or ask Kunloab if he has a weapon for the road. Let's worry. Thank you, but I wish to focus all my energies on hearing the voice of my ova, and for that, I must be alone. Yeah, the gathering quests aren't great, are they? I leave it once for Noxalem. And off he goes. Right. What should I do next? Oh, I know what I can do next. I've just remembered something that should be available now. Over by... Ooh, where is it? That's the question. Hold on. I need to check where this quest actually is. Where are my notes?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, Westgate Plain. So, I want you guys to cast your minds back to January, back to my first side quest stream. Chat made a decision. They made the decision to spare some certain piglets. And now we have the consequences of that decision. And unfortunately, I don't think any of the ones who made that decision are here at the moment, so they're going to miss this. Oh, it's you, Cross. So we're going to ask Carl what happened here, or check to see if Carl is okay. So don't worry. Going to have to go with not okay, but never mind me. The city comes first. It was them. They came back. The monster piglets you spared a while back. They all grew up. Now they're tearing through blades like they tore through me. Shouldn't have let them live. Cruel or not, we should have killed them when we had the chance. Thought it was mercy, but it wasn't, and now it's getting people killed. Please, you've got to kill them. You've got... In the cave. It's the same cave north of the West Gate. Keep New LA safe. The city, keep it. So yeah, I think it was Ben. I think it was Ben and Sam that decided to spare these pigs. And now they've killed Carl. Oh yeah, you did this recently, didn't you, Amy? Was that this week you did that, or was that last week? I can't remember. The last few weeks are blurring into each other. So interestingly, I've never actually done this quest. I always choose to kill the piglets and save Carl. So this is my first time actually playing this quest, so get to see a new experience for me on stream. I have no idea what to expect from these pigs.
Let's wake them up with some gunfire.
Oh, that did a ton of damage.
Keep shooting. Let's step it up.
Oh, nice. Oh, the G-Buster is just so satisfying.
Step it up. Go to hell, please. Lay down some cover fire.
And this should finish it off. Nice. Oh no, there's one more left. There we go.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Let's go check in on Carl. Oh, goddamn, that sunset is pretty. At least he gets to see this as he dies. There are worse ways to die. Oh, he's already dead. What happened to Carl? I just got back from a mission and they said he's... Oh, what the hell happened? So we can tell Trevor what happened or inquire about Trevor and Carl's relationship. Oh, we know who he is, so let's explain. So you guys spared these things, then they came back and killed Carl. But you took care of them and they're dead now? Okay, good. That's good. To think he used his dying words to worry about New LA. Leave it to Carl to put off redeeming himself to the very last minute. Here, take this. Consider it thanks for allowing Carl to rest in peace. And there we go. You got Carl killed, chat. And now you're not even here to see him die. Right, what to do for the rest of the stream? You know what? I might start taking care of some of the heart-to-hearts and stuff from last week, and then think about wrapping things up a little bit earlier than usual. This headache isn't going away, so I'm not sure if I can do my usual 3 hours. Let's see, is there an affinity shift I can do first? Yeah, I'll do 2 affinity shifts to make up for not being able to do one last week. So, there are 2 I know I can do. Head to Armory Alley. Yeah, Ben and Sam did it. Ben is currently out with his workmates getting drunk. And I don't know where Sam is. He just said he couldn't make it. Right, over here, I believe. Wolf. You're the guy I want. Check that video. Oh, which video was that? Oh, was that the Pokemon in 3D one? I didn't have a chance to watch it yet. I've been kind of busy this afternoon. Lots of Blades have died on the battlefield. There aren't many of the old-time veterans left. So this is the ideal time to begin actively recruiting new members from among our Xenoform allies. You there. You've got a look on your face like you know a great deal about these Xenoforms. What do you mean, what kind of look is that? When I speak to you, the only thing I want to hear back is, yes, sir. That clear? Now, I want you to introduce me to physically fit Xenoforms who would make promising Blade operative candidates. Right now, soldier. Oh, we only have the one. Maybe I should have waited to do this one. Oh, well. I guess we're suggesting Herodot. How's that? You know a Manon that is extremely physically fit. There's a shark hiding in that sea of shrimp. So be it. I shall attempt to recruit this Herodot. And once I do, I will whip her into a Blade that New LA can be proud of. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do Beats, I think. I tried to do him a while back, and it turns out the reason I couldn't do him is because he's only available at night. So we'll head over to commercial. Oh, it is night. Nice. Wait, where is he?
Got it.
Oh, there he is.
What's wrong?
This is not an affinity shift.
What's wrong?
So a bunch of prone. Why is he not doing his... Okay, he is not available for his affinity shift. Never mind. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure why. Let's try Quick At then. Should be over this way. Might need to be... Yeah, might need to be daytime for this one. I did. That's not his affinity shift, though. That wasn't the segment. That was just regular dialogue.
By the way,
So yeah, sometimes regular dialogue does do that. So I've been trying to catch what regular dialogue I can. between streams, just so I can keep my affinity chart fairly up to date. Quick Hat should be over here. Yeah, there she is.
Hello.
Psst, hey you, maybe you can clue me in on something. I hear there's a person in the administrative district who teaches Xenoforms how to use Frontier now. Well, I was hoping to brush up on the ins and outs of the system myself, you see. Can you tell me this instructor person's name? So we can suggest Tobias or Kirsty. It's not Tobias. Tobias is a jerk. It's Kirsty.
Oh.
Really? She helps oversee all of Frontier Nav. She must be some sort of superwoman, right? Then perhaps she'll know how to track down the materials I need to repair the city. Or even how I might compile information about Mira's myriad mysteries. This is all very exciting, isn't it? I'm going to squeeze every last drop of information out of this Kirsty person. We Manon need to get with the times and become Frontier Nav savvy, wouldn't you agree? Okay, right. How is the party affinity looking? So I know HB and Bose should have heart-to-hearts available that I didn't get to do last week, so I'll do them. Just double check. Yep. I think I've done Fogs. Nice. Elmer is on 5 stars. Awesome. How is Lynn looking? Lynn is on 4. Okay. And is there anyone... Right, I'll grab Fry. Right, I'll grab Fry, Doug, and then... maybe HB, so they can get some affinity out of this. And then I'll get started. Oh no, I can't grab HB. He has a heart-to-heart. I'll grab Fry, Doug, and Hope. I'll grab Hope. Oh, actually, I should check how Lau's doing.
Great stuff.
Right, there's Fry. That's L, not Lau. Lau. Oh, Lau has got to 4 hearts. Sweet. You've never maxed out Lau before. I have. And I intend to do it this playthrough as well. I was not expecting Lau to be on 4 hearts already. That saves me some grinding. Fry? Fry, buddy? Fry, are you okay? Dude, what are you doing? Fry. Fry, have you had a bit too much to drink, mate? I'm sure it's fine. He won't be a liability at all. He's still going. The AI in this game can be funny sometimes.
Yes? Please, let me help.
Oh. And then I was going to get Doug, wasn't I? Yeah. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Find something new?
It's a very catchy song, isn't it?
Good. Let's go.
I get the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the I can't hear you, I can't see you stuck in my head all the time. Honestly, it's really quite irritating. Right, okay. Okay, hearts of hearts. So, first off, we got Lau's level 4. No, we got Lynn's level 4 first. Which is in Barista Court in the evening. Yeah, here's the bench. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Got humanoids, Seekers, Aravis, Petramand, and Vendura's Galda. But yeah, I'm happy for you that it's over. Because that seemed like quite the pain. Right, where is Lynn? She should be around here. There she is. Hey, Cross, how's it going? I was just about to go shopping to get ready for dinner. What do you feel like eating tonight? So you can say that we'll take care of dinner tonight, take Lynn clothes shopping with you first, or tell Lynn to just cook up Tatsu already. I'm torn between offer and invite. Let's invite. Hey, you trying to say my clothes are lame? Actually, I don't think you've ever seen me in street clothes, huh? I always just wear my ground gear because it's comfortable. Plus, I don't have a lot of confidence in my fashion sense. But I might feel awkward if it's just you and me, like it was a big fashion emergency or something. So let's do it another time and invite Elmer, okay? Oh, and since it's your invitation, I assume you're the one buying, right? Ka-ching! Looking forward to it. But actually, this is no time to be thinking about that. I've got a dinner menu to prepare. We had Salisbury steak last night, and Secretary Nagi's homemade soba noodles the night before that. So I guess tonight could be only one thing. Which is... What, you really don't know? Beef stew, silly. That way we can use up all the leftover ground beef and noodles. Trust me, it'll be great. Wait, online with people 100 times? Jesus, that's overkill. That is really overkill. Okay, Lynn. Next up we have Lao. Residential district morning. Very descriptive, Ben. That you've really narrowed down where to find him. Why do you do this to yourself, Mivek? Why do you subject yourself to hunting these achievements? It sounds like torture. Right, Lao, buddy, where are you?
Unbelievable.
Unfortunately, my map doesn't... Oh, there you are. Okay, that was easy. What's he doing?
Hey.
Ah, Cross. I was just doing some target practice. We may be mimiosomes, but our skills still weaken if we don't stay in shape. So we can suggest Lao gives Shingo some firearms training, or ask Lao why he hasn't been around much lately. Yeah, let's inquire. What have you been doing, Lao? Everyone's got something they're supposed to be doing. Tell me, when you go on a mission that you know will put lives at risk, do you bring Lin and Tatsu along, or do you leave them behind? I might be able to use your experience to guide my own decision. I can't tell you all the details, but I've got that hanging over me just like you and Elmer do. So we can stress the importance of caring for your team, or show Lao your support. Let's reaffirm. No more questions? You're not going to pump me for details? Thanks for that, Cross. Your trust means a lot to me. Listen, if you get a chance, could you give Shingo a hand with his training? I know he'd be excited to work with someone as skilled as you, and I'm sure there are plenty of things you can teach him. Thanks, I appreciate it. If you can do it, you'll just hack your save file to complete the uncompletable achievement. I guess that's the only way to do it now, so... If it bugs you that much that you can't get them, go for it. That's what I say anyway. Right, so... HB, where is your number 2? The integrated production plant, early morning. Okay. Look at Kamaris over there. Such a good looking skull, if I do say so myself. Right, where is old HB? Unfortunately, the DLC ones aren't on the map, so they're kind of tricky to find. Yeah, Virus is a really cool looking skull. I usually go with a heavy or a medium, so I just felt like changing things up, to be honest. Good morning to you, Cross. I'm pleased to see you awake and hard at work at this earliest of hours. Were you just passing by? As you can see, I'm performing an inspection of the integrated production plan. So we can clarify whether or not HB is the mediator, or commend HB for doing Blade HQ's job. Yeah, let's praise him. I'm sure he'll like that. Truly, your powers of perception place you among Blade's elite. I heard that since the Xenoforms arrived here in NLA, the integrated production plant has been running at full capacity day and night. If any sort of trouble were to occur here, it would be a serious setback for Blade, the civilians of New LA, and the Xenoforms alike. It's when you're at your busiest that you're most likely to miss the early signs of trouble, so I figured the plant could benefit from a third-party inspection. And that is what brings me here today. You can tell HB that the plant is in no immediate danger, or ask HB if there's anything you can do to help. Yeah, let's cooperate. I am grateful for your offer. However, your assistance is not needed at this time. I fear this inspection has been a waste of my own considerable talents. The plant is well run, and the staff's most pressing problem is an abrupt 2,000% increase in pizza requests. And by deprioritizing lower demand items, the staff has managed to increase their pizza production without significant disruptions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must report my findings to HQ. I am pleased to see you faring well, but do not let complacency be your undoing. I hope we can work together again soon. Right, that's HB done. Now, second to last, and certainly least, is Bose. He's back in the residential district, but I need to set a dog. Yeah, the DLC characters don't count for segment. Which, I don't mind that so much, it just makes them harder to keep track of. Right, I only have the one dog, so Labrador, come on out. Be my new pet. And then let's head to the cathedral. Alright, so it's evening.
I got your bottle of weak sauce.
No more weak sauce today. No more fighting. Right, where is Sensei Skinhead hanging out?
Hello. Listen.
He should be around here. He's probably confused a dog for a Xeno and he's probably shouting at it. There he is. Oh, sweet. I have nearly 1,000 tickets. I forgot I put the cat ears on him. I've just had a revelation while looking at this dog. Will you hear me out? Despite the valiant efforts of the Interceptors Division, indigents remain as persistent a threat as ever. The gates of New LA have stood strong so far, but they are by no means impregnable. You know the dog guardian statues of the East. I think we should install one on either side of the gates, thereby warding off beasts with the Buddha's power. So we can agree and say that the guardian statue should be installed, or correct his ideas about the statues. Yeah, I'm going to correct him. What? The statues are mere superstition, you say? And they aren't even dogs, but lions? Lions, I see. Well, I suppose placing lions at defensively significant locations is equally inspired. Truly, the mysticism of the East is beyond compare. I thank you for your correction, and bow to your extensive knowledge of the subject. I am always looking for ways to harness the power of the Buddha to New LA's benefit. Sadly, I haven't yet found a good way of doing so. Perhaps this sort of thing is not my forte. But it might be yours. Well then, how can we illuminate this city with the light and love of the Buddha? Suggest building a giant Buddha at New LA's center. Or fill your heart with love and tell Bose that is not the way. Yeah, let's correct him. Oh, just now as the light cast a halo behind you, I saw a vision of the Buddha upon your face. But of course, that's my answer. The Buddha's path is not about physical things. It's about finding enlightenment within each of us. What a fool I've been. We've never needed such things as lions and dogs and statues. Thank you. I will remember this teaching of the Buddha forever and use it to protect New LA by pulverizing all who would stand against us. And I'll be counting on you to watch over me with that uncanny Buddha-like gaze. Yeah, Ami's got it right. Shut up, Weed. You can't even get your facts right. You don't even know what the statues are. But yeah, Iron Pro, I don't know Iron Pro. Like, Bose seems to like the opposite of what he should like. Like, he's a massive Xeno racist, yet he likes all of the options in quests that are in favor of the Xenos, and I really don't get why. Like, did they mix up his affinity with someone else or something? It's really quite bizarre. Right, I believe I've got one more heart-to-heart to do. And that would be Elma's. Oh, she's in the barracks. Nice, that's nice and easy. Just gotta set it tonight. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, hello, Cross. Sorry about that. I was just lost in thought. Or maybe it's more accurate to say that I was getting a bit sentimental. When exactly did this place become my home? When did I grow to love it so? So many unexpected things have happened, you know. And yet, humanity has begun to lay down roots on this planet in spite of it all. I don't know, maybe that's why I feel like my perceptions have changed a little. When I finish the mission and return to the barracks, it really feels like I'm coming home. So you can tell Elma you feel the same way, or say that you don't feel that way at all. Well, I come here at the end of every stream, so clearly I feel the same way. It makes me happy to hear that. Did you know that our floor is unique within the Blade Barracks? Our quarters are larger than those of other teams, and also come with the biggest kitchen. I've been blessed to be able to share them only with people I trust completely. Nagi and Vandam even allowed me to bring Lynn and Tatsu in here, despite her age and him. It was good of them to make all that happen. So we can assume that it's due to her rank as a colonel, or ask why Elma was given such special treatment. Let's inquire. That's actually a bit tricky. Perhaps once we've secured the Lifehold core, I can take the time to do the explanation justice. Besides, this is no time to reminisce about the past. I know you have missions of your own to pursue. Now let's both get out there and do our best. So that is Elma done. Her affinity is maxed out, and that is all of her heart-to-hearts. So yeah, Elma is officially the first completed character. Nice. Right, I know I said I was going to wrap things up after that, but while I'm here, I do kind of want to take a look at my holo figures, because I did unlock 2 new projectors last stream. So let's see what new holo figures I've got to play with. Yes, that one does change if you do it in post-game. And I've seen the post-game version, not that version. I'm gonna do Coco. Trigger Happy is great. It's one of my favorites. Just Married. Visions of War. That one's quite cool. Oh, I really don't have many. Let's go with Visions of War for now. I like the other 3 that I've got up for the time being. This one's adorable. I will always be keeping Memento because it's amazing. And then this one again is just really adorable. As for this one, I should should have if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. In memory of Goetia, let's put Almandel on display, because it is an absolutely amazing looking skull. It kind of reminds me of Metalface and Yaldabaoth from Xenoblade 1 put together. It's kind of got the same body shape as Yaldabaoth, with the tail and like heavy shoulder stuff, but then it's got like Metalface's claws. It's really cool. Anyway, I think no Thanatos. Not on this file, no. On my main file I do, but not on this one. Right, I guess the last thing to look at is the Collectopedia. You know what? Thank God, my internet has survived to the end of this stream. After last week, I'm really glad it has, because that really stressed me out. Right, so we have the Noran Lily. Get Primordia above 80%, nice. The Philal Filth. The Facewood. A living mask made from the bark of a Miran tree. The bark grows in union with the face of the wearer and was thought holy by ancient peoples for this reason. Wait, the mask exists within Xenoblade X? That's awesome. A Crush Ring. I love the mask. That's a great film. The California Sunset. The Goddess's Kiss. And Noctilum. Yeah, groovy indeed. I kind of want to rewatch that now. Jim Carrey is great. It's a shame that he's retiring. The Gudo Rocambole. Yeah, that's it for Oblivia. Silverlum. Nothing in Silverlum, and I assume nothing in Coldros. Yeah, there we go. Right, well, sorry it's a shorter one today, guys. I've just got a bit of a headache, and the paracetamol is not kicking in, so I could do with just finishing up and giving it a bit of a rest. Next time, we will be starting to get on with the post-Chapter 7 quests. There aren't too many of them, so as long as we can get 2 streams in next weekend, I should be able to
Don't forget me!
I should be able to get most of the Chapter 7 quests in next weekend. And, yeah, I think the ones I'll focus on are... There's some affinity ones that need doing. I think Bose and Fog are ready for theirs.
Think you can take me!
Yeah, I think Bose and Fog are ready for theirs, and then I want to catch up with Kun Loab as well and do his quest. That one should take probably most of the stream with what I'm planning to do with that. And yeah, apart from that, a certain new... Now that I have a level 30 Skell, I'm feeling confident to take on the other main aspect of the game's online system, and that is the Global Nemesis. And so whenever that pops up, I will be squeezing in a bonus online stream. Unfortunately, the Global Nemesis is kind of temperamental with when it turns up. It kind of just turns up when it feels like, so I have no real way to predict when that's going to be. So I guess just keep an eye out on Twitter or on the Discord if you are part of that. And yeah, so I won't be doing a stream tomorrow just because it's Easter Sunday. I know most people are probably going to be busy doing things with family and friends, and I've had a really long week. I've got a interview on Monday as well for a new job, so I kind of just want to take the day to just relax and chill out. Because job interviews are really, really stressful, and I am really, really tired. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Yes, you can help with that, Nevek. You can indeed. Glad you had fun, Blunter. And yeah, one more Dr. Robotnik out of Jim Carrey would be great. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Ami, for the best of luck. It's really appreciated. And yeah, good morning, Blunter. I shall see you guys next weekend with more Xenoblade Chronicles X. So, have a good evening. Ask them if they think they can take you. That might sound a little bit aggressive. Yeah, have a good evening. Have a great Sunday. And have a great Easter. And a great bank holiday. And have a fantastic week. I'll see you all next weekend. Bye.